Hi everybody, this is your girl Corinthia Nicole with Maddox Virtual Group for your Tip Tuesday on customer service. So we are continuation from the private conversations on social media and how to move the complaints to the DMs. We should not be having a conversation match on social media, especially out on the feeds or your private pages or your business pages. Mainly the response is going back and forth, where you need to have settled conversations first to get your open-ended questions and let them know, hey, let's take this into a DM so we can have a more interaction conversation where I can get more information from you and I can serve you the best way you can. So how to take the conversation to private is because most of the time you have sensitive information that's needed. Like I said, so you need to get more open information. If resolving the complaint requires account detail, order numbers, and personal data, you do not want anybody to put that out on a news feed. You want that to put that in a private DM or in your emails, however the interaction needs to be. But because we're talking about social media, we're talking about DMs. Escalations or refund requests does not, they're going to put it on the actual post. That's when you need to take that inside the DM. So if the customer needs a refund, a replacement, or special resolutions, that's a DM conversation. De-escalating a heated exchange on the post. If the conversation is becoming negative or emotional, moving to the DMs can diffuse all the tension. It can diffuse all the cussing and all the things that should not be on the post, the actual post. It should not be in your reviews. Because some people will leave those complaints in your reviews, and if you are a company that responds back to your reviews on social media, you don't want to have that type of interactions. You want to make sure you take that to the DM so the customer is satisfied, but you are also satisfied, and everybody is on a level-headed field. Okay, long conversations does not need to be on post either. You don't need paragraphs after paragraphs after paragraphs. That is a DM situation. And actually, to me, a bonus point would be okay, instead of us having words, because of course you want to document a lot of your information, but at this point you can also have them call your customer service and have them speak to you or a customer service rep over the phone, so we can have a better dialogue when it comes to serving your customers. So the best practices is acknowledging the complaint publicly first. Of course, hi, Sue, or whoever, we're sorry to hear about this and want to resolve it quickly. Let's have this conversation in a private DM. Please DM me or I will DM you. Right? Can you please send us a direct message with your order number so we can check the details and provide a solution? Like I said, you can solve it inside the DM. You can do a chat inside your website, or you can have them call customer service directly. So follow up privately and resolve the issue as soon as possible, because if you do it as soon as possible, believe me, the customer will come back and let somebody else know. All right, so as long as you can do all of that, your public brand responses are always going to have to be your generic response when it comes to your answering on social media posts or reviews. Remember that. It's okay to have the same general response. Hi, I would like to make sure we accept your complaint. Let's take this to a DM, like I said earlier, or send me your order number, and we can go from there. We're sorry about the billing issues. We're sorry about the product issues. We're sorry for any of those. Please send us a DM with your order details so we can look into it immediately. And make sure whoever is doing your social media that they are able to have a computer available. Maybe make sure they have the right equipment to look straight at that order number. If they need to look up social security numbers, if they need to look up phone numbers, however your system is, make sure they are equipped to service that customer, because they want a solution right then and there, especially because you said it. But most time they're going to inbox you and DM you as soon as possible because they want the product or they want their refund, they want a replacement, whatever it is. Make sure you do that. And also, another great pointer would be doing a follow-up. Hi, thanks for reaching out. I've checked your payment. I see the duplicate charge. We initiated a refund, which should be processed at the 3 to 5 business days. I know a lot of people don't like that, but it's okay. Let me know if you need anything else because that's just how it is. So you must exercise your responses on posts and also inside your DMs. Make sure you are professional at all times. If you need to teach a team to do that, make sure you are having those trainings available. If you need training available, you know to call your girl. Okay, so just make sure you're doing each in those. So again, use public responses to show transparency and responsiveness. Move to private messages when dealing with sensitive information or complex issues. Always, 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 if I cannot stress that enough, always maintain a professional, empathetic, and solution-focused tone when it comes to tone. It's such a big deal when it comes to customer service. Tone verbally and on social media. It's just like text messaging. You don't know what somebody is saying. So you must stay professional at all times. At all times. Okay, and I hope you have made a great success with your social media. Again, if you need assistance, if you need some help, and you need some training, please call Corinthia Nicole at Maddox Virtual Group. Maddox Virtual Group will gladly to assist you and your team. We do in-person and online classes. Just hit us up by going to our website, maddoxvirtualgroup.com, or you can email us at info@maddoxvirtualgroup.com, and we'd be glad to assist you. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next week for Tip Tuesday with Customer Service Experience. Have a great day.